Right, boys, I've got some good advice for you today, and it is this. So once you decide on what you're going to work on, you become happier. Okay, it sounds a little bit too simple, but I'm going to explain. Because when you're not looking around and searching and trying to find that next thing that you can work on to make money to build your business with, you stop being exhausting in all other areas of your life. You actually can focus on this one thing and you feel lighter, you feel happier and on purpose. So let me share my story, right? I've done a lot of different side hustles in the past, a lot of different businesses in the past, and oftentimes they were done simultaneously with each other. I think at a certain point I had like 3 different side hustles on the go. SMMA, book sales for my book that I sell, YouTube. I think there was something else that I was doing as well that I was like trying to earn an extra income through as well, actually. So it might have been 4 things, right? But all those things, and I know in the back of my mind, like people were saying, if you chase multiple rabbits, you'll never catch a single one. You have to focus on that one rabbit, then you actually have a chance of catching it, right? Or in this terms, it means you have a chance of actually getting success in a certain business if you just focus all in on that. Now, I've had like these people say that to me. I know this deep down as well, but I was still trying to think like, okay, look, I can do YouTube, that's fine, because it's more of a passive thing. I can just kind of document my day, and then I will work on SMMA during the day, make phone calls, and then in the interim, I'll try to like create book ads that I can sell my book with and stuff like that. In theory, it sounds right. In theory, it sounds okay. It sounds like, yeah, that's fairly reasonable. Like, yeah, you're going to do YouTube in the evening, SMMA during the day, and then in that afternoon period, you can do your book like ads and stuff like that, right? Different creatives and stuff. So all of it doesn't sound too like strenuous, right? So we can all agree on that. But where it does start to like make you fault is like when you focus on one thing, the amount of concentration you put into that one thing, the amount of like lessons you get out of that one thing, the amount of focused, directed work for that one thing becomes 10 times better. It seems like you won't make it like it seems like it won't be like exponentially better, but trust me, it will be, because now I'm focusing just on YouTube, right? This channel specifically that I'm uploading this video to. Everything else is cut. The book is cut for now. The courses I sell is cut for now. The SMMA, I'm parking that. Any book ads that I do, I'm parking that. Any other YouTube channel that I do, I'm parking that. And my sole focus is this YouTube channel here. And what I've found and what's happening for me is because I've decided to cut off all ties with every other like side venture that I'm trying to that I was looking at. One, I'm not looking at like when something else comes up to say, oh, you can make money doing this, I'm not entertaining it anymore. Whereas before I would because I hadn't hit gold, I was hopping around and looking around for more different things that I potentially add to my arsenal, right? But it's just not the way. You need to kind of like minimize the amount of things you do rather than increase them to get more exposure to like winning. You know, you need to hone in on one and really make that one thing work before trying to expand to the next thing. Whereas a lot of people, even like myself, you think, okay, I'm gonna do these 5 things, one of them will blow, and then I'll focus on that one. But it doesn't work that way. You have to focus on one, and that will blow, providing it's the right thing, and you put in just time and effort over like a consistent period of time, and that you just force that to win basically. So now that I'm actually focusing on this channel specifically, the things that I've like come to my mind and like how my brain is working now, it's like different. And that's why I'm recording this video, because before my brain would be scattered. I'd have the different ideas for different things, but I wouldn't execute because it is too like I only have a limited amount of time that I can execute for said like side hustle. But because this is my only side thing right now, my only business venture that I'm focusing on, all my effort mentally goes into this. So during the day, I may have 12 video ideas, for example, right? And this is like conservative, I've had more as well. And now when I come home, I'm able to record like 4 videos in a row. Whereas before I may do 1 video or 2 videos a week. Whereas now I can potentially record 4 videos a night, each night, because during the day I'm accumulating these ideas. I'm writing them down in my notes app on my phone. When I come back, I'm fleshing the notes out of the thoughts that I've had during the day and other things that I've learned over my lifetime of like personal development and like anything else. And then when I record, I can bang out several videos basically. So doing it this way is just like, it's very eye-opening, and it's some decent advice, I would say, to you guys who are like checking out multiple different side hustles and none of them are working right now. Because once I've started doing this, all my focus, all my energy is going into it. It seems much more likely that this will actually work because I'm putting in a lot more effort into this, mental effort as well, not just recording, mind you. Like my whole brain is wired the entire day to think about video ideas. Do you see what I mean? Like before I was thinking about video ideas, book ad ideas, dropshipping ideas, my other YouTube channel, like video ideas, SMMA, like what I'm going to do with SMMA clients and calling them. Like the brain is just scattered, and like I can't prioritize like one. I'm constantly thinking about all of them, and like it's very shallow for all of them. Whereas now, because it's only just this, I can get deep on this, like really, really deep on this, and the amount of ideas coming my way, the amount of execution I can do for this specifically just goes up and up and up. And so already I'm seeing myself more committed, more disciplined, more like motivated to do the work for this YouTube channel that I believe is worth creating an entire video about, which is this video, to kind of like show you that it is, I believe, just the better way. Even though I've done it in the past like different ways, I just feel like this is something that just makes sense. When you stop all your other distractions, you focus in on this one thing, it's bound to work if you're consistent over time and you put all your mental effort into it. When you're not actually doing it, you put all your mental effort into it, to thinking of ideas, and then when you're actually doing it, when you finish your work, for example, you have 2 hours to record, you can bang out like several videos in a night. So that's my advice. I thought it was worth sharing. I hope that helps. There's a link below if you want to have a chat with me on you can book into my calendar. It's a free one-on-one call with me. No email needed, no money needed, whatever. Just doing this to gauge where my audience is at, so see what I can help them best. And I hope this video helped, and I'll catch you in the next one.